So the 2024 class, we're not hearing much, and kind of I think they talked on the radio show the other day about how just with how the class has gone so far, they're wondering if maybe Cal is just kind of thinking, okay, this is going to be the end. What do you all kind of think his plan is? Is he banking on some returners? Is he thinking the transfer market's going to be pretty big, or are we just not hearing about some of these big recruits that he might get? Because I thought this year's model was pretty good, but it just seems like he's not even other than like Quaintance and others. It feels weird.
Yeah, it's a great question, Daniel. I think we're going to start seeing some real movement here in the next several weeks, especially, I said on last week's show, Cal really likes to orchestrate high-profile events with high-profile decisions, and you keep recruiting momentum at the forefront alongside, Champions Classic we saw last year with DJ Wagner making his commitment around then. He likes putting those two things together, and I've continued to hear that he's going to be pushing for commitments here very, very shortly. I think Kentucky's in a really good spot for Jaden Quaintance. I think he's the type of guy that you kind of anchor a class with and build everything else around him, because his potential for my money is higher than anybody else in the class by far. And if you could put him next to a Darren Peterson, who it will be on campus this weekend, Kentucky's making a strong push for him, and he's going to be very likely reclassing to 2024. Having those two guys as your superstar headliners, two top 5 recruits in the nation, then you can start getting creative. Billy Richmond, if Boogie Flane wants to come, it's neck and neck with Indiana there. That's where you start building complementary pieces around them, kind of like what we saw with this class. You get the headliner, you get Justin Edwards, you get DJ Wagner, and then you can kind of pick, okay, Aaron Bradshaw was at the top of their priority list, but there are other centers that they were going after. They got to pick kind of who fit best with the main core group that they got. Rob Dillingham fit that mold. Reed Shepard fit that mold. So I think it's going to be kind of a similar setup. It's been slower, but I think all of that patience is going to pay off here very shortly with some decisions sooner rather than later. So it'll come around, and I think it's going to be well worth the wait.